Kicks 105, the country leader. It's the Merrell in the Morning Show, and we have some special visitors in the studio today. Some of the best baseball players that we've seen. I mean, we had the All-Star game a couple of nights ago. They were nothing. Now we're talking big league here. We're talking World Series. And first of all, let's go ahead and talk with Coach Mitch Ashley. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great, Danny. How are you this morning?
Wonderful. Well, I know that you had mentioned on one of the correspondences with me that you're one of the coaches, but there are like 4 or 5 that actually help coach this team, correct?
That's correct. There's actually 4 coaches that are on the field at all times, and there's a bunch of dads, including myself, that help out all the time. So there can only be 4 coaches on the field. That's Brian Payne, Clint Taylor, Michael Davidson, and Corey Bland. So those are the guys that will be on the field and with the team during the games and lead the team.
Now, speaking of, let's talk about the team now. This has been a great ride, not only winning but dominating. First of all, this is a group of kids that are coach pitched, which is what age group?
We're 8U, which is considered 7 and 8-year-olds.
Right.
And I would say that out of the 12 players, we have 11 8-year-olds and 1 7-year-old.
All right, very good. And so this all kind of started, this is an all-star team, and started off with, I guess, at a district level, then won state, and then on to the World Series, correct?
That's correct. Each one of the boys played for their own individual City League team with Dixie Youth Baseball, and then they were chosen as all-stars by the coaches in their division to make this all-star team for Nacogdoches. We went to the district tournament. We started off with the prep tournament for a warm-up. We won that one. We were undefeated in that. Then moved on to the District 9 Dixie Youth Baseball District Tournament and won that one as well, and we're undefeated in that tournament as well. 2 weeks ago, we were in Texarkana, Texas for the Dixie Youth State Tournament, and in 5 games, we won that one as well. So pretty amazing group of young men.
So they haven't tasted defeat.
They have not tasted defeat and not planning on it.
Exactly right, and the margin of victory have been pretty impressive as well.
They have. They hit the ball well. And every one of them, they drive the ball. There's not a lot of pop-ups you see out of these boys. They drive the baseball, good line drives, base hits, hit the holes.
Good baseball savvy?
Good baseball savvy. Every one of them has good baseball sense, know what to do in the right situation, where to throw the ball, when to throw it. And they all just have great baseball knowledge for 8 years old.
I think you'd mentioned to me on one of your email that you sent me that there will be some coverage of the World Series games via internet. Is that correct? That's
correct. Every game in this World Series from all the states is going to be broadcast live, audio and video, on jockjive.com. And you can go to JockJive, and it just lists every game that's going to be played. You click on it at the start time, and you can see it live via internet.
And by the way, you can go to kicks105.com right now. We have some of the stories up. We have a picture of some of the players that are in here right now. Also, the link that Mitch just talked about as well. I know that you've had some fundraisers. It takes money to play at all these different levels. Is fundraising still going on?
Fundraising is still going on. We have a website. It's called NacDixieAllStars.myevent.com, and you can go on there and you can read a good article about the boys and what they've accomplished, and if you choose so, and if you can, make a donation right there online. We've sat in front of Walmart on 2 different days for 12 hours a day and collected money. We've had car washes. We've sold raffle tickets for Yeti coolers. The boys have done a fine job. The parents, we've had a great group of parents who've worked very hard in this fundraising, and so we're ready to go.
And bring home a trophy.
Well,
with that being said, let's go ahead and meet some of the baseball players that we have in the studio right now. Okay, first of all, let me go ahead and get your name, sir.
Mitchell.
Mitchell, what's your last name?
Ashley.
Mitchell Ashley, and how old are you?
8.
And what grade are you going to be in?
3rd.
And where do you go to school?
SFA Charter School.
Okay, and what positions do you play on your baseball team?
I play left center.
We were kind of talking about this off the air. Do you have a favorite golfer?
Yes.
Who would that be?
My dad.
And do you have a favorite baseball player?
Uh-huh.
And who would that be?
My dad.
There we go. All right, and what's your name?
Austin Dearbone.
Austin, how old are you?
7.
You're 7, and what grade are you going to be in?
3rd.
And going to school where?
Central Heights.
That's your Blue Devil, huh?
Yes, sir.
There you go. And what positions do you play in the field?
Right field.
Right fielder. All right. Which means you're fast and you can track down that ball.
Yes, sir.
All right. And what about some of your favorite sports stars? Who are they?
Josh Hamilton.
Charles Hamilton?
Josh Hamilton.
Oh, Josh Hamilton. I was like, Charles, I don't know what Charles. Josh Hamilton. All right. So you want to be able to hit the ball in the park like him, right?
Yes, sir.
And what's your name?
Parker Perry.
Parker Perry. And how old are you?
8.
And going to school where?
Garrison.
What, third grader?
Third.
Yeah,
grade.
okay. All right. And so you're a Garrison Bulldog. What positions do you play in the field?
Left field and third.
All right.
base.
The hot corner over there. And so who are some of your favorite sports stars?
Mike Trout.
What's your name?
Braden Davidson.
Braden, how you doing, buddy?
Good.
Good. How old are you?
8.
And go to school where?
Brooks Quinn.
You're going to be in third grade? And so what positions do you play in the field?
First base.
Okay. You ever have to stretch out long to get catch the ball?
Yes,
So
sir.
you're real flexible, right?
Yes,
you can
sir.
do the splits, almost. And so, who are some of your favorite baseball players or favorite sports figures?
Drew Brees.
Ah, good man. He plays quarterback for.
Saints.
Last but not least, who do we have here?
Houston Dow.
How are you doing, my friend?
Good.
And how old are you?
8.
And going to school where?
Fredonia Hill.
Fredonia Hill Baptist there, and you're going to be third grade as well.
Yes, sir.
And what positions do you play?
Right field.
Okay. And so, who are some of your favorite baseball players or favorite sports figures?
Nelson Cruz.
Ah, do you wish he still played for the Rangers? Yeah, I know, me too. But who does he play for now? He plays for what? The Orioles, yeah. And what just was at the All-Star game. Very, very good. All right. So once again, first of all, congratulations, guys. How fun has it been winning so big? Has that been a fun thing?
Yes, sir.
And let me ask you. I need y'all to answer this in unison, all together. Are y'all going to bring home the World Series championship?
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about right there. All right. So we got the games that are getting kicked off on Friday. Is that right? Start on Friday, and you can keep up once again online. We have the link to that at Kicks 105.